What's up, everyone? Welcome. Hey Jude, one of the most famous Beatles songs, therefore one of the most famous songs ever, right? I know it, you know it. As you guys know, one of these series that I like to do here on the channel is to explore these songs that became so iconic and so big that because hearing them, I heard them in passing, I never really learned the history. I never really tried to understand what made the song so special. You know, we have that introductory Hey Jude, right? He comes in and we're ending at the Hey Jude, Jude. Let me know if that was all right. All right, so again, we all know the song is 7 minutes long. We're also gonna be checking out the music video. Again, we're checking this out thanks to my good friend who is currently recovering from a colonoscopy, which is why, my dear friend, you are remaining anonymous on this one. We're gonna check out the official music video, which is apparently them performing it on the David Frost show, a British television host, journalist, comedian. We're gonna do that. The writing and recording of Hey Jude coincided with a period of upheaval in the Beatles. The ballad evolved from Hey Jules, a song McCartney wrote to comfort John Lennon's young son, Julian Lennon, after Lennon had left his wife, Cynthia Lennon, for the Japanese artist Yoko Ono. The lyrics espouse a positive outlook on a sad situation while also encouraging Jude to pursue his opportunities to find love. And then we got the na-na-na-na-nas. It was the first Beatles song to be recorded on 8-track recording equipment. Midway through the recording of the group's self-titled double album, led to an argument between McCartney and George Harrison over the song's guitar part. Ringo later left the band only to return shortly after they filmed the promotional clip for the single. My goodness. Contrasting with the problems afflicting the band, this performance captured the song's theme of optimism and togetherness by featuring the studio audience joining the Beatles as they sang the coda. This was the longest single to top the British charts up to the time. In 2013, Billboard magazine named it the 10th biggest song of all time in terms of chart success. Jeez, I'm gonna, after we do the video, I wanna see, are there like interviews of Julian Lennon talking about this? Like I don't really know the history of the Beatles all too much. Yes, I know who Yoko Ono is. And the main reason I know her is that she's featured in a lot of these memes of her singing with John Lennon. And oh, I found it. and apparently they cut off her microphone. That's what I know about Yoko Ono. Geez, sad song. And then I can't imagine what it was like talking about, like, hey dude, I wrote a song for your kid because you left him. Gosh, yeah, let's roll this. And again, I want to understand, like I want to go through and read through the lyrics, something that I've never done. I want to analyze the music theory a little bit. I'm excited. Again, we're watching the entire music video, so this is 8 minutes long. So set aside distractions. Let's be fully present and in the moment here. And let's enjoy here. This is cool that this is like the official music video for this. I might have to be doing some edits and blurring and whatnot, by the way.
Magnificent. Beautiful.
Like, it seems like they're having fun.
Magnificent. A perfect rendition. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see the
Like, you
greatest
wouldn't
string
know.
orchestra in the world. It's my pleasure to introduce now in their first live appearance for goodness knows how long in front of an audience.
Wow. You wouldn't know that they were having so much tumult, but maybe they did. Okay, here we go.
It's now on.
Okay, he's just warming up a little bit.
Hey Jude,
Wow.
don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better.
Wow.
Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made
I'm gonna start crying thinking about the kid, like a little kid.
Well, you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder.
See, I know this song.
Hey Jude,
Just the words are taking on a different meaning, man.
I found her, now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Yeah, so let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform. Don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you do. The movement you need is on your shoulder. Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
The song is so beautiful, isn't it?
Just that song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it better.
Who's singing the higher? Oh, here we go. Dakota. Oh, cool. Everyone knows this part, like ever, right? We've all heard it, or will hear it at some point of our lives. When does Paul McCartney start going wild with it? There it is. I'm looking up the chords and everything. I want to see how the song transitions as we talk about this. So iconic, man. Must feel so good to write something so memorable. John Lennon keeps gum in his mouth, kind of like Dave Grohl does. Dave Grohl does it for his voice, I guess. It's crazy how long this is. That guy was feeling it, wasn't he? Paul McCartney can go crazy, can't he? I wish we got more close-ups of him doing the screams. Nice haircut. Old man was like losing his footing. Oh, he's just. Okay. All right. So I love the chord progression and the way it changes into the chorus so much. Again, this is just me personally, just initial things as I really sit down and think about the song. I love that transition and then back home to where are we at? Just F major, F, C, C, F. But I love that change so much. Like it goes into, okay, it goes into a G minor C, F, but it's still, that G minor is still in that F, in the scale, and it's home. But Paul McCartney sometimes plays the G minor 7. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't feel too normal. Here we go. So. I should have hit on my keyboard because I love. Okay, so the reason I think that part is like when it comes to the lyrics, right? So it changes into that G minor 7 when he says and anytime you feel the pain, right? So when he's talking about the sad thing, when he's acknowledging the sad, we go into that chord progression. But then when it's again all about this positive, optimistic outlook in life, we're just back home in that F major scale. And I just love that so much. I love the chorus down to the bridge and chorus so much that the coda gets too long for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's so iconic, the na-na-na-nas, right? 4 minutes is a long time. But then what is Paul McCartney trying to tell Julian? Hey, your life can still be a celebration, right? That's what I feel like he's really wanting to tell his nephew almost. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Ugh. Like, even though he's not his dad, can a fatherly advice be any better? So remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. He's giving him advice of when he finds love. Even though your parents didn't continue in that love, he doesn't want his ability to have a sustainable family and love to be affected by it. It seems like that's the thing that's worrying Paul McCartney. Don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Then I think of, right, I've got you under my skin, right? So I'm actually confused about that. This is where my English, I don't know, wrong knowledge kind of hurts me here. Doesn't it, to get under someone's skin, isn't that a negative thing? But this song, and again, the Frank Sinatra song, was it originally Frank Sinatra, by the way? Are showing of making them such a part of you because you're so in love. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. Yeah, like, right? He's afraid, like, Julian, are you not going to believe in love to the point that you're not going to go and that you're going to lose the one that you were meant to be with, right? And then that bridge comes in, and anytime you feel the pain, hey, Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. He's sad with him. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Jeez, that bridge is so good. Pulling out my guitar. We got the Hey Jude, don't make it bad. That's 7. Take a sad song and make it better. Yeah, it's so sick, right? Everyone knows that, and there's a reason everyone loves it. Remember to let her into your heart, and you can start to make it better. Gosh, it's so brilliant, man. But yeah, but again, so this is a little happier, except that, you know, he uses that C7 sus there when he says, take a sad song and make it. It's so, yeah, Paul McCartney's good, dude. He's good. And this song is this famous for a reason. Okay, and then the part that I fell in love with, and anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain, don't carry the world upon your shoulder. It's so, and then that 7, then like 7 comes in. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Bleep bleep bleep, dude. He's such a good songwriter, man. He is such a good songwriter. I know, like, there's a reason he's Paul McCartney. It's so brilliant where he uses these C-sus sevens, the BF. Like, these are just cool chords. Ah, man. And with the topic of the song and what he's trying to say, it's just brilliant. But the outro, the coda na-na-nas are just, yeah, it's just. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, again, it's so celebratory. Again, I'm saying it over and over. Just that bridge I love so much. I wish we got it more. My guitar's off tune, but whatever. So because Little Man woke up, I wanted to just show him, right? A big thing of the channel has also been showing my kids some stuff. Leo, this is the Beatles, one of the biggest bands of all time. This is one of their biggest songs. You thankfully don't have the situation that the kid this is being sung to has, right? But, you know, mom and dad, we're trying to give you a good example, bro, of what your responsibility is, what it's like to have peace and love at home. It's the best thing ever, right? So hopefully this, you just know what you want to go get. But no matter what, this is a beautiful song. And what he's saying, to like be brave, get the girl you want, no matter what.
Hey Jude,
Pay attention.
don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember
You like how he sings?
to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey,
Look, that's John Lennon. That's George Harrison. That's
don't
Ringo.
be afraid. You were made to go out and
Show them your thunder thighs. Dance with me.
the minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain, don't carry the
Great backup from both of them too. Didn't really notice that layer before.
For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool.
I'm obsessed with the bridge. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of the bridge, Leo. Na na. What do you think, bud? What do you think? Tell the folks at home. What do you think about the Beatles there? Well said. Well said, my man. I'll be right back and talk to you guys. I gotta go change his diaper. It stinks of pee. Okay, mommy came home. He's gone. Did you see his face listening to that? It's a beautiful message. Man, it's crazy what knowing the background of a song, what it does for you listening to something. Again, the song is incredibly famous. One of the most successful songs ever made. Oh, I love the feeling of Wintermint. I wish Boom Boom sponsored the channel, right? But knowing the background of the song, you then listen to it completely different because you're then hearing what is the advice he wants to give this kid. Man, it's just so sad. I really wonder what the dynamic was when he told the band, like, dude, I wrote the song about you abandoning your son, John, and I don't want him to be sad. Again, I know that's strong language. I don't know the full story. You know what I mean? Has he ever spoken about it? Yep.
You know, I have a love-hate with it, I have to say.
Really?
Well,
What do you hate about it?
Okay, listen, I've probably heard that song and heard renditions of that song more than most people alive.
Well.
You know, and even my dear friends send me, you know, babies in nappies playing guitars singing Hey Jude, which I really don't need.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay,
No,
I get it.
I'm thankful. Listen, I'm thankful
No.
for the song without question, but it's also
You're right. I see.
the other real thing is that people don't really understand that that's a stark and dark reminder of actually what happened.
Oh,
of the fact that Dad walked away, left Mum and I. You know, that was a point of complete change and complete disruption and complete darkness and sadness. I mean, I was only 3, but I recognized something was up, you know. I have a love-hate with it.
Gosh, the song, yes, that's literally what I'm talking about. It's a genius song with the progressions and the message, but more, again, what I just said, the dynamics of the song and with the band, absolutely fascinating, dude. How memorable of a song. So here's the question I want to ask you guys hanging out here for my true official listen through of the song finally. Not just the in passing, not just it playing, it being talked about, actually listening to it. What 2 questions. What's the first memory you have of listening to Hey Jude? Mine is music class when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I believe our music teacher, Mr. Gage, played it for us. Don't remember the message he was trying to make, but I that's what I have as my first memory. But then my first time feeling something with the song was right here with you guys right now, because one of you told me to listen to the song and I paid attention this time, and then I felt a lot of things. Wild what attention does to a song you've heard somehow millions of times. So what's the first time you remember paying attention to the song, and what were you feeling? What was going on? Comment down below. Anxious to hear from you. But okay, I'm understanding this was a good song for me to sort of think about what I've been studying with music theory to try to really understand, right? A big part of this channel is me understanding why. My search for why with music, because as I'm understanding it, we're just on the typical 1-4-5 of a major scale, but that bridge that I love and obsess, we go into the 2-5-2-5-1 of the scale there, but with those 7s and those sus chords. Actually, no, the sus is used in the first part. Does Paul McCartney talk about writing it? Did he write the chords first or the words first? Because I would bet he wrote the words first, which is why he just chose to then use certain chord progressions in certain parts to evoke what he wrote down on paper.
George Harrison said there was one time where you had finished one of your songs, and he said to you, Paul, I think on this song, I want to echo your voice with my guitar.
Yeah.
I think it was...
it was Hey Jude, yeah.
I mean...
Hey Jude,
Listen, Paul. Okay.
don't make it bad.
Now.
Take a sad song and make it better.
And the rule in the Beatles was if it was your song, you were allowed to call it.
I was going to ask you
You were the
that.
boss of the song.
Because someone's got to be the boss.
Yeah.
If it's all
Interesting.
done...
Fascinating.
I tried to be
Fascinating. Again, that's not the piece of information I'm looking for.
There was a line, the movement you need is on your shoulder, which when I was playing John the song, I basically sort of wrote that one. On the tour, I kind of do my Beatles songs, you know. So I was playing John this song when I wrote it, and I'm going, hey Jude, and he's going, yeah. And I said, the movement you need is on your shoulder. I said, I'll be changing that. It's stupid, it sounds like a parrot. And he said, you won't, He said, it's a bloody great line. I said, no, that's stupid. The movement you need is on your shoulder. What does that mean? He said, I know what it means. He said, that's probably the best line in it, man. So I said, great. And when you've got a collaborator like John, you leave it in, because if he says it's great, it's great. It's like, if I insist on a line in one of his songs,
movement?
I could persuade him. We can persuade each other. We respect each other's opinion. So when I got to that line, occasionally, the movement you need is on your shoulder, and it was quite occasionally a bit emotional to sort of sing that. There was a line, the movement...
Don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you'll do the movement you... Wow. See, this is so cool about the internet. Now you can just look up this crap. Yeah, see, but I'm not finding... I wonder what he talked about. I wonder... Paul McCartney wrote the lyrics first, then developed the chords and melody. He composed a song on a car journey to visit Julian in June 1968, starting with the lyrics and the core idea, hey Jules, don't make it bad, take a sad song and make it better. He then recorded a piano version, and then the musical structure based on the chords F, C, B flat was shaped around the lyrical and emotional framework he had already created. Gosh, man, people are geniuses, man. Like, I know the more I'm studying musical theory and stuff, it's just patterns, which is a beautiful thing to think about with music. But see, that actually, to me, demonstrates the genius more, because he wanted to say something to Julian, which is what he did first. And again, people's mastery with words and poetry is so amazing to me. I don't understand it because I can't write poetry. To those of you who have become pen pals with, you guys know I'm a terrible writer, I feel. But to him, it was like seemingly his strong point. But then this mastery of music, he then knew how to, add a dimension to what he wrote. Gosh, it's just brilliant. It's genius. So I like, again, Like most of the songs we do that are super famous like this, of course I'm gonna like it because again, they became famous for a reason and then we're reminded of it. But then you study it, okay, now I appreciate it. Now I can put Hey Jude on a playlist of mine and enjoy the song. Now because now it's more than just, oh, it's Hey Jude by the Beatles. It's, dude, I studied the song. It's brilliant. So there's my little episode on Hey Jude, man. I'm really glad you guys hung out. If it was cringe playing and singing, you know, I understand. Have chest congestion. I stopped singing, so. But whatever, man. I had a fun time hanging out with you guys, and more than anything, I this was really insightful for me. So I'm glad you were part of it. Thank you so much for being here. Check out the description down below to find ways to support the channel. One of those ways that we really would love the help with is to grow our Life of Duran channel, which is our vlog channel. Go subscribe. Please watch our videos there. As y'all know, we can't monetize practically any of these videos, which is why we're kind of standing that up to help, you know, keep the lights on here. And to, as you know, you can also donate to the channel. The link is down below. Thank you all so much. Go listen to a good song, a good record tonight, and relax. Much love.